Our planet is a tapestry of life. It's a vibrant mosaic of cultures and ecosystems. Indigenous communities hold a unique understanding of the natural world. For millennia, they have depended on their surroundings. This connection has given rise to ethnobiology. Ethnobiology is about listening to the stories whispered by the wind. It's about recognizing the wisdom in indigenous cultures. By studying their knowledge, we gain insights into the balance of life on Earth. Through ethnobiology, we see the interconnectedness of all living things. At the heart of ethnobiology lie two fundamental concepts: indigenous knowledge and traditional ecological knowledge. Indigenous knowledge encompasses the vast and varied ways in which indigenous communities understand the world around them. It includes their spiritual significance and roles in cultural practices. TEK focuses on the ecological aspects of this knowledge. It's the accumulated wisdom of generations spent interacting with an ecosystem, knowing how to use natural resources sustainably. TEK is a living body of knowledge that continues to evolve. As the environment changes, so too does TEK, adapting to new challenges. Across the globe, indigenous communities demonstrate the power and practicality of TEK. In the Amazon rainforest, the Yanomami people possess an encyclopedic knowledge of medicinal plants. They use this knowledge to treat a wide range of ailments, from snake bites to infections. In the Arctic, the Inuit people rely on their deep understanding of sea ice to navigate and hunt. They can read the subtle signs of the ice. This allows them to find breathing holes for seals and avoid dangerous areas. In Australia, Aboriginal communities have managed the land for tens of thousands of years. They use controlled burns to prevent wildfires. This practice also promotes biodiversity. This is a testament to their deep understanding of fire ecology. These are just a few examples of the countless ways in which indigenous communities around the world rely on TEK to thrive in their environments. Their practices are not just about survival. They are about respect, reciprocity, and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all living things. Section 4. Ancient Wisdom for a Sustainable Future. In a world grappling with climate change and environmental degradation, traditional ecological knowledge, or TEK, offers a beacon of hope. It reminds us that sustainable living is not a new concept. Indigenous communities have been practicing it for millennia. Their traditional practices, rooted in a deep understanding of ecological balance, hold valuable lessons for us all. Take, for example, the practice of permaculture. This approach to agriculture is based on observing natural ecosystems and mimicking their patterns. It emphasizes diversity, resilience, and working with nature. These principles are echoed in many indigenous agricultural practices around the world. TEK also emphasizes the importance of community involvement in environmental stewardship. In many indigenous cultures, decisions about resource management are made collectively. This ensures that the needs of both present and future generations are considered. By integrating TEK into modern conservation efforts, we can learn from the successes of the past. We can develop more effective strategies for protecting biodiversity, managing resources sustainably, and mitigating the impacts of climate change. Section 5. Bridging the Gap. Collaboration for Conservation. Recognizing the value of TEK is only the first step. To truly harness its potential, we need to foster meaningful collaborations between indigenous communities and modern science. This means approaching these partnerships with respect, humility, and a willingness to listen and learn. Scientists can benefit from the wealth of ecological knowledge held by indigenous communities. They can gain insights into species behavior, medicinal plant properties, and sustainable resource management practices. In turn, indigenous communities can access modern scientific tools. These include things like GIS mapping and genetic analysis. These tools can help them document, preserve, and manage their traditional knowledge. Collaboration also means ensuring that indigenous communities have a voice in decisions that affect their lands, resources, and cultural heritage. This includes respecting their intellectual property rights and ensuring that they benefit from the use of their knowledge. By bridging the gap between traditional knowledge and modern science, we can create a more sustainable and equitable future. A future where the wisdom of indigenous communities is valued, respected, and integrated into our efforts to protect the planet.